up, everyone? Welcome back to B.roque, and today we, my friends, are having another episode of my new series. Let's review this. I'm not gonna say it like that, or am I? No, I have no idea. Anyway, today we will be talking about, and I'm turning this on. Why did I turn that? Anyway, I'm kind of going to be distracted because of doing this, but I will do it with my best intentions. And the book that we're reviewing today is another Mark Twain. It's a book. It is, drum roll, please, worst class trip ever. No, it's The War That Saved My Life. Whoo! War That Saved My Life. So, it's about this girl named Ada. She is from Britain, and she has a club foot, and everyone thinks she's a disgrace for it. But no one thinks she's a disgrace for it more but her mother, Ma'am, that never gets a real name. She hides her and destroys, her as a person. She doesn't know how to read or write by the age of 10. She's been in a room for her whole life, a flat, and all she's able to do is look out the window. She can wave, but if she tries to talk at all, she'll get put in a cabinet, a small cabinet that's basically making her spine just stop growing because of how small it is, with cockroaches everywhere. And I'm not sure if you know about cockroaches, but you do never want to be in a room with them. Man, it is cruel. But then bombs come and Hitler's World War II comes, so they start. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted. They move, Jamie is forced to evacuate, but Ma'am says, no, you gotta stay here, man. You gotta stay here because of your ugly club foot. But she doesn't, because who likes Ma'am? No one does. So anyway, hey, turn down. I'm doing a book review. Gosh, jeez. Don't you just hate when video games interrupt you? Anyway. So then she goes and it starts the whole story where she arrives at this person's house, Susan, and, did I say spoiler warning yet? Spoiler warning ahead. So she arrives at Susan and she learns a bunch of things, yada, yada. And then her ma'am comes back at, the end of the book, doesn't let her get surgery to get her foot look normal, because apparently she's ashamed of her club foot, but yet doesn't want it fixed. It's weird. Anyway, then there is bombs, so she leaves. Ma'am takes them, so they go back to London. There's bombs. She leaves, goes to a bomb shelter. But then Susan comes back trying to rescue them from Ma'am. So then they go back. Yay! No, Ma'am is nowhere to be seen. Let's hope she died. Anyway, then the house that they lived in is bombed, and they are so glad that no one was in it. All the neighbors and everything. And the book ended. Review time. This is where it gets really depressing. What did I think of the book? It wasn't good. Hear me out. This is my problem with it. It wasn't exciting until the end. In the book, introduction and all that, where it was talking about the book, all these things were set up, would Ma'am come back and try to get them back, and all these threats, and all that, it was these horrible things are happening, Hitler's bombs, which are really bad, World War II was awful, but then Ma'am, the big threat was that Ma'am would come back and try to get them, or mostly just get Ada, because she's so disgusted of her disgrace. But it never lived up to that potential in, page 290. And if you don't know, there's 316, give or take, pages. That's, not even 20 pages of that action, because it ends in, 2 pages. The exciting part comes at the end. The bombs don't come until the end. There are no actual threats, just learning progression until the end. Do you see why I don't like this? Do I think it deserves to be Mark Twain? Absolutely. This book was amazingly well written. And while it didn't live up to some of the standards I was hoping for, that's because everyone has different wants from a book. But from something everyone can see, it was beautifully written, just not the thing for me. So do I think it deserves to be a Mark Twain? Absolutely. Did I like it personally? No. It was only exciting at the end. And the rest of it kind of just bored me. It was the only Mark Twain that I really wanted to put down. This book depressed me quite a bit until the end. But anyway, to recap again, I do think it deserves to be a Mark Twain, so I'm glad, but it was not the right type of book for me. That concludes our second episode of Let's Review This! War That Saved My Life. I am currently reading Mr. It's Book Scavenger. It is really good so far. I will put up a review of that soon. But if you guys want me to review other things in the meantime, like Echo, Double Cross, Avengers, stuff like that, comment down below. Actually, I'll put down something for you to vote on. Echo or Double Cross. You can vote for one of those two for me to review next. If you don't want either of those, say another book or movie or video game, and I will review that. This has been Let's Review This. Peace out, cool dudes, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!